Welcome to One on One with La Tigris. Today we have the pleasure of being joined by Fnatic's very own Gerrah. Let's hear what he has to say. So right off the bat, how did you get started in the Paladin?
Well, after my previous game died, that was Battlefield, I needed a new game to play. And that was first I wanted to go to Overwatch, but I couldn't get an alpha key. So later I Googled a little bit and saw other games. And I saw the 100k Founders Tournament in Paladins, so I started playing that instead. There's so many things you can do with each and every champion. There's different loadouts, different talents. There's so many changes you can do with any champion.
With the Paladins World Championship, y'all made it to the finals, so close to that title, which has to be a really good feeling, but at the same time, a little bit of bitterness. So what were your expectations going into the season of the PPL?
I mean, in the PWC final on HRX, we just got schooled in the final. We literally got outplayed in every single way by Na'Vi, so that's props to them. So we needed to switch, that's what we did, and basically just have scrims against every other team. We have certain drafts, but we try against a certain team and try it against another team. We try, let's say, a certain thing against an IP, and then we pull it off against Na'Vi in the tournament in the PPL season. Sometimes we try to do that, but you always have to keep in mind as well, will this work against the team you're going up to? Because it's always a tricky question if you just don't try it against the team you're going to play against.
And that Genos Quadra that led to the victory. Did you feel the Quadra coming when you were channeling up that ultimate?
I don't know, I felt the whole set I underperformed really bad, so I was happy that I could do something back for the team in the last map. But overall, I felt like I played really bad that whole set.
Interesting.
So yeah, the ult was good. It was a good boost for the team. It was a good boost for me personal. And I think because of that, we had a good adrenaline boost to clear the set and win it out in the end.
Cool. And with everything changing up in the meta and Fnatic having experience with the single frontline, do you think that's given you an advantage now with all the shakeups?
I don't think it's that much of a shakeup. We always want to play the game. We want to play the aggressive type of game. So we want to make the plays and let the other teams adapt to us. That's always what we wanted to do, and that's what we still do.
And what's your overall take on this meta?
I think there's a lot of hidden potential which is not being seen in the PPL, but what is tried, or at least tried in the scrims. So there's a lot of champions what just isn't seen in the PPL yet, and they're really working out in scrims.
May is right around the corner, almost LAN season. So how does the LAN experience affect the performance of Fnatic?
We usually play a lot better when there is something on the line to play for. Getting the hype and the adrenaline boost when you play on stage is just something else than just playing a regular game online. It's like the regular PPL season. It's just so much better to play on stage than online.
It's a lot of fun for everybody, really. But you mentioned before having a new addition to your roster, how that has changed things. What's it been like playing with this Bittner?
It's insane. The transition felt really smooth from the beginning. He's such an awesome teammate, like everyone else in my team. But transition felt smooth just from day one. It went really good for us.
And you actually mentioned before we started rolling with the cameras and everything that you just got back home. Y'all were boot camping. So how has boot camping affected everything for you?
Yeah, we bonded a lot together during our boot camp. We worked out certain comps to play and made sure our minds are all set on the same goals for next month. That's basically what we boot camp for. Get our minds together, make sure we have the same goals, and just have fun together as a team.
And speaking of the bonding and everything, communication is so important. So whether it's in comms in the games or even when you're hanging out during the boot camp, what role does everyone play in that communication?
I mean, every one of us has their own personality. We all respect each other, and everyone respects each other's opinions. So nobody's really super loud or super quiet. Everyone has their loud moments, everyone has the quiet moments, but in the end we just are really working out as a team. Everyone is just meshing together really well.
Makes a lot of sense. And you're undefeated, Fnatic, reigning at the top of the charts. Who do you think threatens that undefeated status the most?
That's Na'Vi.
Yeah.
just Navi. Like we have 2 games to go. That's Mouse and Navi is just our biggest threat in general.
Think you can take them again next time?
If we play well, we can win for sure. But yeah, I'm confident we can win. Like if we play our game, we can win against anyone. Doesn't matter who it is.
And everything that Fnatic's been bringing to the table is really impressive. I want to know what players in either region have impressed you the most.
Like outside of my team, because they're all impressive and all fucking gods in the game. Like then it's just Navi, because Navi just continued what they did at HRX and just continue this, like how good they are in the scene. And from NA, I think it's just Envy who got like a really good upgrade with Rubu and Rock Monkey, because they've been so good additions for the team that been playing lights out, I think.
Cool, I like it. And my last question for you today is, what do you have to say to the Paladins community?
Fnatic win. Let's go.
All right. I like it. Well, thanks so much for talking to me today. I'm sure everybody loves hearing your insight on Paladin, so much appreciated.
No problem.
Thank you for watching this week's interview. We are sure to have more to come. Hope you enjoyed the words by Gerrah. See you next time.